Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I am joined by Andrew Bleckman, and together we will cover every point that is played in our Pelota performance today. All mutuals wagering is now open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's 8 games will offer Win Play Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta wagering. We have a daily double that begins in Game 1. Correctly pick the winners Games 1 and 2 to play the daily double. We have 2 pick 3s. We have the Mighty Ocho that also begins in Game 1. That has a $5,000 guarantee. Play the Mighty Ocho, correctly pick the winners of all 8 of today's games. Then we have the high-paying High Five jackpot, most generous wager in all professional highlight. High Five is a pick 5. Correctly pick the winners. Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so, you can cash in on the High Five for today. Online wagering is available at watchyoungwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. We have one scratch, that is Diaz. Diaz has been scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. That scratch affects games 1, 2, and 5. Let's begin with game 1, post 7. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ben. Game 1, post 7. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Ben. Game 2, post 2. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Anderluck. Game 2, post 2. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Anderluck. There are no scratches in game 3. There are no scratches in game 4. Let's move on to game 5, post 8. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Flores. Game 5, post 8. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Flores. That is the scratch of Diaz as he affects today's performance in its entirety. So with that in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within the scheduled post time. Inspect and relax post time 4. Game 1 today is now just about 7 minutes away. With that being said, yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, we had a little bit of fun here during our game number 5, or I guess some of you consider it fun. It was not particularly fun for us. And yes, you may have heard some things that were entirely unprofessional coming from me. So this is the one and only blanket apology you get, which is that if you or anyone you know were offended by anything you may have heard over the microphone that I personally don't think should be where it's located, but that's just me. I accept full responsibility for the comments that I made yesterday. They were not intended for the public. And whoever they were intended for, that situation has been resolved. I'm sorry you guys had to hear that. That being said, Andrew, how are you?
Stu, doing well here today on this Tuesday.
My apologies seem sincere.
It was good. I was going to say, and most importantly, as you noted in that last line, everything's been resolved, and that's what's most important.
Everything was
move on.
The funny thing is that everything was resolved
rather
quickly.
By
the end of the game.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that was very good. Moved on. Continue on with a little highlight action for today. 8 games here, beginning in just about 6 minutes. And then we'll bring you a little highlight H2H. That's going to be group number 1 singles on this Tuesday. So again, this is the second day of our week. We will be playing tomorrow with full 8 games and H2H at 5 p.m. So with some time before we get into game number 1 for today, as we do before the first game of all of our performances, take a look at this video. It's going to explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those two players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And folks, we are back here. Now just 4 minutes away from the start of game number 1.
That's right, 4 whole minutes. 4 minutes till we begin.
Well, I didn't ask you, Stu, when you were in Vegas, because when I hear Vegas, my ears perk up. As JR just pulled Stu. Let's get to these single standings first. We'll get back to that conversation here. Take a look at the numbers. We are into week number 28. Not all full weeks, but 28 weeks we've played here this season. We have Gocherry, remains at the top of our standings. 37 singles victories for him. Carballo added 1 in the late games. I believe Mr. Smart mentioned in the chat that was, I believe, just his 3rd win in these in game number 8 this year. Take a look at these numbers right here. Or maybe just even his 2nd, so few and far between there, but he got it done yesterday. Douglas rounds out the top 3. 30 singles victories to go at 19 places and 25 shows. And then pretty close there from 4th all the way down to 7th. Yeah, there was 2 wins in 51 games. He was, see right here on this sheet, yep. He was 1 for 50 going into yesterday's performance. 4th place, Bueno, Aratz, and Jedden all tied there with 26 wins. So pretty close there between 3rd and 4th place. And then CRB in 7th at 25 wins. So just some ties there. CRB not too far behind. Ikeda and Kubala tied with 23 wins. And then Inaki rounds out the top 10. He's been playing some great highlight over his last few months, and he's up there with 22 wins.
You asked me a question. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
No, player manager takes
he's
precedence.
most important.
Absolutely.
So you were in Vegas.
Yes, I was.
Did you have any experience in the casino for me?
No.
No.
No, literally, I did not step foot. Obviously, the layout is that if you want to get anywhere.
How's the Cosmo layout?
It's really like any.
It's a loaded question.
Well, no, because you have like the hotels that were built in the 90s. You have and there's a whole science, or at least an industry that wants to convince you that there's a science behind the layout of machines and where people walk and whatever. So in order for you to get from your room in order to get from the desk where you check in to your room, you have to kind of walk through the entire casino, and. But you have to step from tile onto carpeting, and I did not do that. I literally did not step by anything.
That's a great line. Yeah.
We did visit the MGM briefly.
Okay.
And that's an older layout. That's an 80s layout. So by definition, you kind of have to walk through the casino floor to get to certain places.
I remember going to the arcade at the MGM from like the front entrance. I mean, that was like a 3-mile walk, like all the way back. That's what I remember. Is that where the front was at, back in that section?
No. The MGM, the Highlight Fronton was not at the current MGM.
That was at the Bally.
It was at the original MGM. Or sorry, I don't know if it was the original, but at the first MGM, which is now Bally's, which I think they're changing into a Harvey's, and that building is still there. That building is still definitely there. Saw it. Drove by the old Highlight Fronton. I mean, you got to know what it was. And oddly enough, I found a postcard online last night from 1974. So it was actually open longer than I thought that it was. I thought that it was only open late 70s, early 80s. But so from 74 to whenever the fire was, early 80s, I guess. 74 to 82, something like that.
No, I like that. I'm going to use that line, though. Make that jump from tile to carpet. That's a good one.
That's the way.
Is that original? Is that a Stu Nyman original, or is that?
I just came up with it. I mean,
I like that.
Thank you. I pride
use it
myself
as an
on my
Instagram
originality.
caption, perhaps.
From tile to carpet. Time to begin. Game number 1. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points, and points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Tennessee. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Jedden. Here's the serve. We begin. Two all stop by Tennessee. Karen by Tennessee. Cuts open. Jedden's there. Point two. Jedden first up on the board in our first game. Here is the white shirt of Post 3 worn by Cool Fitness. Backhand thrown powerfully and dropped midcourt, point three. Green shirt of Post 4 CRB receives. There's the backhand by CRB. Catch by Cool Fitness. Backhand by Cool Fitness. Clips the wall. CRB makes the catch. Cortada. Worked. Point four. Black shirt Post 5 receives. In this matchup, we have CRB serving to Juice. Excellent serve by CRB will score, point four. Yellow shirt Post 6, Flores receives. Flores advances. Here's the backhand. Catch by CRB. Backhand from the 10 line. Rotate left side, big bounce. Stopped by CRB. On the forehand. Flores midcourt. Rotate forehand save by CRB. Here's Flores. Rotate forehand save again, this one to the inside. Floater picked up by Flores on the left side. Rotate left side by CRB. He's up. CRB with a drop ball at the 9 line, point six. Pink Post 7. Ben receives. What? Catch the ball. That is quite the serve by Flores. Excellent serve, goes straight to the corner and is an ace, point six. Here now to complete the first round and receive purple shirt of Post 8, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Flores is there. That ball hit the overhead screen. That's out of play, point eight. Last point of the first round goes to El Barba in the purple shirt. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of Post 1, Tennessee. Beautiful serve by El Barba, crossing the sidewall at the 11 line and scoring, point eight. Here's Post 2, Jedden. Backhand by Jedden. Right up the middle. Outside placement. Stopped by Jedden. Barba, that's a great catch behind the 11 line. Powerful backhand. Jedden from the 8 line. Rebote by Barba. Lands in and scores. Point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirt at post 8. Barba trying to stop him. Cool Fitness. Backhand by Barba, powerfully thrown to the inside. Ball tipped midcourt, point 3. Play continues. Black shirt at post 5, number 10, Juice receives. Cool Fitness, backhand from the 9 line. Juice has a missed ball on the rebote, point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3, Cool Fitness. Trying to stop him in the green at post 4 is CRB. Big backhand by CRB. Beautiful rebote by Cool Fitness to the inside. CRB. Catch by Cool Fitness. Swing and a miss on the rebote, point 4. Play continues. CRB has 4 points. In our next matchup, we have CRB serving to Ben. There's a backhand by Ben. Rebote comes hard to the inside. Rebote forehand by CRB. Nicely played. Here's Ben. Backhand from the 13 line. Ben makes the catch. Catch by CRB. CRB to the inside. Excellent pickup by CRB. Point 7. Ben's on the board with 2 points, returning with 2 points. Post 6, the yellow shirt, Flores. Backhand by Flores. Flores keeps it on the forehand. Cortada attempt into the pad, point 7. 7 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 1, Tennessee. Tennessee from the forehand, low and hard to the inside. Ben makes a save. Tennessee, backhand to the inside. Rebote left side by Ben. Big bounce. Tennessee handled that well at the 5 line. Powerful forehand passes. Ben read that Robote beautifully. That's a great return. Outside placement by Tennessee. Ben going for it, just missed. Well played, point one. One on the board with 2 points. Serving to post 2. Here's Jedden. Backhand by Jed. Jed, an excellent hustle to make the catch. That scores on the second bounce, point one. Tennessee serving with 4 points, but returning with possible game point is the purple shirt at post 8, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Rotate forehand, Karam does not open up. Stopped by El Barba. Barba placing the ball to the inside. 3-wall play. Returned by Tennessee. That's a great pickup by El Barba. He goes through the 3-wall play again. Rotate saved by Tennessee again. Here's El Barba. El Barba low and hard to the inside. Tennessee gets there, makes a great catch. Rotate by El Barba, outside placement, lands in, stopped by Tennessee. El Barba lingered on the ground a little bit, but got up to make the play. That's quite a throw. Rotate saved by Tennessee is good. Ruled to have touched the overhead screen. That is point and game to the purple shirt of post 8. What the hell is that? That's a front flip? You're not going too old to back flip like me. Perfect. Congratulations, El Barba. 8 wins at 3 places, 4, 7, and 1 will play off for third place. Four, 7, 1. Point 7. Here's post 1, Tennessee. Point 7. Point and show, post 7, 8-3-7, unofficial order finish for game 1. Winning game 1, post 8. El Barba taking second, post 3. Cool Fitness coming in third, post 7. Ben, he substituted for Diaz. 8-3-7, the official order finish. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 3-8, $47. Look at that try. 8-3-7 to start things off today. $736. $2 wager on 8 to win, $17.80. Up next, game 2, Spectacular. 7 singles match, play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There's a scratch. Game 2, post 2. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Anderluck. Game 2, post 2. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Anderluck. Post time for game number 2 is 7 minutes. Good luck. Yes, Roland, we're sorry about that. Once again, separate company, kind of a more along the lines of a partnership. So yes, when they don't post entries, I don't have the entries button that I can push or the switch that I can flip that gets those entries up there. The most that we can do from the announcer's booth here is pass it on to our good friend, mentor, and boss Scott and say, hey, this was brought up. And that's about it. That was a pretty good first game, huh? El Barba was locked in.
El Barba's been playing better, and I've seen come here on some days where we don't play highlight, and seeing a lot of beard and a lot of juice as well here with him. And I say both of those guys have Juice won a game yesterday, that nice backflip, and El Barba comes out today with the win. So
El Barba's got a goal. El Barba has a goal.
What would that be,
Steve?
Yeah.
His goal. So the way that we run the singles championship here is that the player with the most singles wins the championship. So it's a little different than it has been elsewhere, where there is a singles championship game or games that only certain players play in. So here, the player with the most singles wins. So it's really more of a most singles wins as opposed to singles championship. But here's the point, is that El Barba, since he was not included in the draft for the Battle Court, basically wasn't happy about that, which I understand, and has said that he's going to do his best to win as many game 1s and 2s to try to get him into contention for a singles championship. So whether or not he's going to be able to do it, I don't know, but I know that these things do happen game by game, and I wish him luck. Now, he also asked, which was kind of funny, he said, now what will be interesting is that if I actually am able to do this, if you guys pull me out of games 1 and 2 and put me in 3 and 4, one of the later games, and I committed to him, and I'm committing now publicly, no, if he's in contention for the singles championship, he plays games 1 and 2. That's the way that our rules and our program is designed. We will leave him in 1 and 2. So good luck to him.
Good luck to El Barba. Again, kind of a... That's going to be a significant comeback.
Chop, actually, no, you're completely wrong about that. And, well, yeah, I know you're trying to be funny, and you're not. No, it wasn't all drops. Actually, go back and watch it.
I will say, though, Chop, it was one of the better game ones that we've
Absolutely.
seen. Maybe all year. That was a good
and also
game
one of the things that happens is, and I know some folks watching from overseas is that one thing that's happened in highlight, I've mentioned this many times, is we sometimes get caught up on form. If a player's got wonky form like Tennessee, it's like that guy doesn't play good. Even if he does backflips, throws the ball, make fantastic saves, whatever, just because his form doesn't have the classic fluid appearance of, a smooth left side, a smooth right side, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Truth of the matter is, the only thing that makes a difference at the end of the day is efficacy. Here. And that was an extremely effective game as played by a number of players, but specifically El Barba in Tennessee. Good to see.
So let's see here. Looking at some of these stats. Get El Barba that win here for that last game. So... 18. So El Barba's now down there with 12 wins. So he's tied with Bradley and Robin. So that's 20th place. So he's going to have to jump up 17 spots. And that is about the number of games he's going to have to win. He's going to have to win 18 to tie Douglas. So we've got about 10 weeks left.
It's not impossible.
Not impossible at all. I mean, that guy, he plays 6 games, 1 and 2 every week. Has to win just a couple every week. El Barba had that stretch, was that 2020, where he was dominant in some of those earlier games, and he was up there towards the top of those single standings. So wish him the best of luck, and if anybody can do it, we know that El Barba is committed, and he's working hard to do it. So I know we have 2 minutes to go. We got to get to video here. We apologize to Anthony. This one, for any new highlight fans, explains how the game is played. Take a look.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
That'll take us down to less than a minute until game number 2. Okay, yeah, that's what I was talking about, that stretch, Steve, from games 1 and 2.
Yeah.
He was winning at like a 30% clip. I mean, something, maybe not 30, that's pretty high, but 20
no, but
at
a high
least.
clip, absolutely. No, Barba plays good highlight, and yeah, picked up this game right as he was approaching 40, which is really hard to do. Playing after 40 is very difficult to do, especially if you haven't been playing. But Barba has good highlight instincts. He really does.
Oh, yeah, and great hand-eye coordinate. I mean, that's
absolutely.
one of the, unfortunately, he's had a lot of knee troubles because that guy is, I would say, sneaky athletic. He's got great skills, good hands, everything kind of you need here in this game.
But yeah, did have a difficult time coming back, gained a lot of the weight back that he had lost, and then has this knee injury, so good luck to him. Time to begin game 2. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, points double after the first round of play. Up first and serving, red shirt of post 1, CRB, receiving in the blue of post 2, substituting for Diaz is Anderluck. There's the serve by CRB. Our second game has begun. Rotate forehand, not coming out, point 2. Anderluck, as substituting for Diaz in game 2, is first up on the board in our second game. In this matchup, we have Anderluck serving to the white shirt of post 3, worn by Tennessee. Underserve, point 3. Green shirt of post 4 receives. Here's Jedden. Backhand by Jedden. Tennessee from the 8 line. Two-all rifled, stopped on the forehand of Jedden. Tennessee, good eye on the ball. 2-all. Point 4. In our next matchup, Jedden will serve to the black shirt of post 5, worn by Flores. Backhand by Flores, powerfully thrown. Excellent catch by Flores. Peeking to the inside at the side wall will score, point 5. Yellow shirt of post 6 receiving, here's Juice. Point 5. 5 on the board, 2 points. Here's post 7, the pink shirt. This matchup has Flores serving to Cool Fitness. Rotate left side with a light touch, too light. That hit the pad, and the pad is bad. Tejada 2-ball rebote not working, 0.7. Post 8 receives. To complete the first round of play, we have El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Cool Fitness with a tip ball, 0.8. Last point of the first round goes to El Barba in the purple shirt. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points. Now through the end of the game, first to return, the red of post 1 CRB. Backhand by CRB. Catch by El Barba. Rebote forehand is missed. 0.1. One on the board with 2 points, serving to post 2, Anderluck. Anderluck on the run, makes the catch. Fires hard to the inside. Rebote forehand, Escapa, 0.2. 2 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3, Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Anderluck keeps it on the forehand. Outside placement rifled out. 0.3. Here on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4, Jed. Rotate left side to the inside. Jen on the run. Great catch. Could not hold on. 0.3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3, Tennessee. Trying to stop him. Yellow at post 6, Juice. There's the backhand by Juice. Tennessee's there. Point of game, post 3, Tennessee. Here he wins it. 2 places, 5 serves to 1. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Scoop attempt missed. 0.8 third place finish for post 1, CRB. Unofficial order finish, 3-2-1. Your price will be up in a moment. Three, two, one, the official order finish for Game 2. $2 wager on 3 to win, $14.60. Consolations in the daily double, 8 all, $13.80. All 3, $7. $2 Quinella 2-3, 21 even. Trifecta 2-3-1. Sorry, 3-2-1. Once again, $2 trifecta 3-2-1, 237.20. Up next, game number 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 3 does begin the high 5 for today. Remember, there's one scratch that would affect the high 5. That is, there are no scratches in Game 3. There are no scratches in Game 4. But in Game 5, post 8. In the front court, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Flores. Game 5, post 8. Scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Flores. Post time for our third game, 7 minutes. Good luck.
Bueno picks a serve. 2-all opens up wide and scores. Team line. Ronron's going to take the rebote on the left side. Catch by Carballo midcourt. Ronron takes it in the air. Low runner to the inside, picked off by Carballo. The 2-all by Carballo. Ooh. Try to stop that. Rebote by Douglas. It's a 2-all. Julin makes the stop to the outside. Hard throw. Catch by Douglas. Backhand. Blasted to the inside. Rebote coming to the 8 line. Turn by Julin. 2-alls to score. Hard throw by Jedden. Rebote by Benny. Big bounce goes up. Stopped by Jedden. Jedden throws it hard. Benny's choosing to play the rebote. Wow, that's complicated. What a shot. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Spinner comes out to make the rebote. Forehand rebote played. 2-all. Beautifully executed by Douglas. A nice backhand to the outside. Bragley. A difficult forehand rebote is made by Bragley and a good catch made by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Rebote comes out to the 7 line. 2-all turned by Bragley. Scores. Backhand by Tennessee. Bote by Diaz just above the pad. Tennessee's there. Scoop by Diaz and the 2-all scores. Rotate. Wow. That you or the Sesta? Forehand to Benny. Douglas with the catch. Backhand. Powerful backhand. Robote comes out to the 5 line. Turned on the forehand to Benny. Wall to wall. To the outside. Douglas on the run. Makes the save. Throws a 2-wall. Wow. Backhand by Benny. Douglas looks for the Robote. Robote to the inside, thrown beautifully. Robote 2-wall by Benny. My, oh my. What a shot.
And folks, those were the top 10 2-walls. That'll take us down here to just about 2 minutes until game number 3. And look at that high five pool. Nearly $1,300. I know there was over $1,000 in the carryover alone. So with this pool, we're pretty darn close to that 2,000, Stu. We are scratch free here in game number 3 and 4. One scratch here affects the high five. Game 5, post 8, Scratch Diaz, replace him with Flores up there in the front court. Good luck. Game 3 starting now.
We're ready to begin game number 3. A spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points with all points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1, number 25, Kubala. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Ron. There's a serve by Kubala. We've begun. Backhand by Ron. Point 1. Here's the white shirt of post 3 worn by Ben. There's the backhand by Ben. Beautiful scoop, and the backhand by Ben, well thrown. Here's the catch by Ben, Karen by Ben. Kubala reads it, stops it, returns it. Here's Ben. Good read by Kubala, moves into position to make the catch. Robote's save by Ben, well thrown, and scoring. That's a well-played point to start things off. Point 3. Here's the green shirt of post 4. Number 23, Ikeda receives. Here's the backhand by Ben. Kosti. Caught by Ikeda. Ikeda to the inside. Rebote left side by Ben. Rebote left side by Ben. Scoop by Ikeda. Powerfully thrown ball. What a catch by Ben. Nice backhand. Rebote forehand save for the big bounce. Ben running all the way up, cuts it off, throws the Dehara. That was a phenomenal point you just saw played. Between Ben and Ikeda, Ben gets the point. Here's the black shirt at post 5. Spinner receives. Rebote forehand by Ben. Here's spinner. Scoop attempt just missed, point 5. Yellow shirt of post 6. Here's Bueno. Here's the forehand by spinner. Rebote forehand by spinner. Bueno makes the catch. Placement of the ball to the inside. Rebote comes to the forehand of spinner. Filo scores. Well thrown, point 6. Here is the pink of post 7. Number 11, Robin. Here's the backhand by Bueno. Placement of the ball to the inside beautifully by Robin will score, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, purple shirt of post 8, Anderluck. Point 7. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Ron. Ooh. Point 2. Red shirt of post 1 receives, Kubala. Here's the backhand by Ron. Ball tip, point 1. One on the board with 3 points. Here's the green of post 4, Ikeda. Here's a rebote by Kubala, catch by Keita. Keita hard to the inside, Kubala with a tip ball, point 4. Here's the wide at post 3, here's Ben. Rebote missed, point 4. Four on the board, 4 points. Here's post 5, spinner. That will land in and score, point 4. 4 on the board with 6 points. Here's post 6, Bueno. There's the forehand by Bueno. Ball drop. Point in game, post 4. Ikeda. 4 wins it. 1 places. 7, 2, and 3 will now be playing off for third place. 7 first serves. 2-2. Excellent serve by Robin. Ron, big backhand. Robin commits to the backcourt. Throws a long carom from the 11 line. That fell short. Hit the pad. Point 2. Two on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3. Ben. Rebote forehand by Ron. Coasting to the inside, beautifully executed by Ben. We'll turn him around now. Ben serves to Ron. This is show point. Backhand by Ron. Rebote left side. Here's Ron. Rebote left side by Ben to the inside. Ron. Great grab. Backhand from the 9 line. Scoop attempt missed. Rebote saved by Ron. 2-all. Is out. Third place finish for the blue of post 2, Ron. 4-1-2 is the unofficial order finish for Game 3. Winning game 3, post 4, Ikeda taking second, post 1, Kubala coming in third, post 2, Ron 4-1-2 is the official order of finish for game number 3. Taylor Quinella won $20.60. Trifecta 4-1-2, 143.40. Taylor wager on 4 to win, $8.20. Up next is game number 4. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played at 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our 4th game. Post time for game 4, 7 minutes. Good luck.
You're a sportsman, aren't you?
Sort of. You like highlight?
I like the way it's spelled.
Me too. Yeah, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Andy Glam, former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
Hot tonight.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Shunk Dunkirk, incontinent high-lie instructor. Incontinent high-lie instructor? Incontinent high-lie instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and high-lie enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
We're back here, 7 minutes until game number 4. And that is the fan favorite pop culture video. Just talking to director Anthony Stu. We had an old one. Maybe we can get that in. Different pop culture video, because they show some different clips. And we've seen that newer one. We've seen it for a while. Spice it up. You know, like the.
What are you talking to me about this for?
We're just having some dialogue on the mic. I'm trying to kill some time. We've got 6 minutes until game 4.
It's like ask me why don't I assist NASA with the Artemis rocket? Because I don't work for.
I don't have the skill.
I don't work for NASA, and I'm not an engineer, or I have nothing to do with that. So these videos that you're
close friends with those folks at the Highlight Channel Network.
Time out for a second. Just time out for a second.
Yeah.
You're an actual employee of the Highlight Network, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Sure.
Right. And you have an office over there, actually physically in the Highline Network physical location, right? That's where your office is, right? Whereas I stay here in Highlight, yet you want me to go over to where you work to talk to them about something.
Well, you got a little more pull than I do. That's where it gets in. That's what we're talking about.
What are you talking? I have zero pull at the Highlight Network. I'm on camera.
That's
how little pull I. That's
between me and you.
That's
who's higher in the
have.
overall power rankings? We may be close, but you have to be ahead of me. There's no way.
Well, I'm older than you.
Yes.
I have a titled position that
I'm older,
is...
smarter, better.
No. I'm older than you. I have a titled position that was given to me based on experience.
Yeah.
I think I probably make a little more than you.
I would, sure.
But apart from that, no pull, none. Zippity-doo-dah. Scott basically just has to have a sign made up. All right. So he can speak less. It's a white sheet of paper in the big font, not the little font that he uses, but maybe like a 75-point font in red. And if you can find his, or no, he can get. I know he's got grandkids. He can get the glue stick that the kids use. So, and he can put little sparklers on that. And all it says is no. And when I walk in and say, Scott, I would like to, and he just holds it up. It would save him some time. And Scott, I think I think for 2023 we should, and he just holds it up and he smiles. No. What about this? No. What about that? No. Well, I think no. So you're talking about me and Paul?
Well, if that office was in a different location, I understand it's a little close to HR. So if they got the wanted poster up there, and Stu doesn't stepped within a 10-foot radius of HR over the
Me
last
and HR, especially after yesterday. I don't know that.
Are they on red alert? Yeah.
In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that as part of my, let's call it a tirade. As part of my tirade, I believe that the 2 letters HR came out of my mouth, as in take your something to HR if you have a problem. Yeah, no, that was not something I'm overly proud of. I'm really not. I am not. But hey, look, I own it. It
happened.
No, seriously, it's not adding to the drama. The truth of the matter is that, it happened. You apologize for it as soon as possible. And apology without repenting doesn't really work. So, yes, conciliatory, talked it out, hugged it out with the individual, and moved on. Apologized to the public at the opening. And, anger management training. No, there is no more therapy I can go into. Dr. Stephen A. Friedman. Look him up. Yeah, shout out to Dr. Stephen Allen Friedman, Director of Psychiatric Services at the University of Miami Hospital. He no longer does private practice. Would still see me. That just start
after that experience. He was no more private.
Just start typing names of antidepressants and anti-anxiety meds into the chat, and I'll say yes or no. So yeah, no.
Yes. Do the fans get a vote on this? I forgot what we were talking about, Roland.
Hypnosis. Hypnosis kind of. I'm kind of suspicious of that. No. I think I'm pretty much well set at this stage of my life. Oh, Ernesto, if you weren't tuned in yesterday, I think you're off playing dominoes.
Oh, he made.
So, yeah, but the whole HR thing, that was fun. That was fun. Yes, I'll be avoiding that office and that whole side of the building. Actually, fortunately, we park right outside of the Highlight area, and there's no need for me to go over there.
We don't go west of the parking. We don't go west of LA.
I don't need to go. I don't need to go south or west in this building. I am good right where I am.
We're talking about it. Maybe even a little elevation up here too. Get us a little further away. It was taken. When you play dominoes, and this is from a novice here, is that an all day? I mean, you come there in the morning, you just play games all day, or is that like a round of golf? Like, is it a couple hours?
Well, it depends. If you're Cuban or of Cuban descent, yes,
it's all day.
It's an all day, all life thing.
I think I would like that.
And gets very
Ernesto
expensive
all day.
And it's that and political conversation. That and politics. Actually, literally right down the street, just across the street from Cafe Versailles. Let's begin, shall we?
I'll have to join Ernesto one day. Excited to learn.
Time to begin our fourth game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round. To play up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1, Arat. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Ben. Here's a serve by Aratz. We begun. Robote left side to the inside. Here's the backhand by Ben. Robote by Aratz for the big bounce. Ben, again, moving up and catching it in the air. Plays the carom to score. Well played again by Ben, point 2. Here's the white shirt of post 3. Number 55, Benny receives. Here's the backhand by Benny. Catch by Ben. Ben, a little too hard. That hit the overhead screen, point 3. Green shirt of post 4, number 16, Julian receives. Here's the backhand by Julian. Backhand by Benny. Catch by Julian. Forehand is played low and hard. Scooped beautifully by Benny. The backhand passes. 2-all. Opens to score. Well played by Julian. Point 4. Black shirt up, post 5 receives. Here's number 22, Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Julian's there. Rebote forehand. Bueno from the left side. Costello 2-all is out. Point 4. 4 on the board, 2 points. Here's post 6. Number 35, Spinner receives. Backhand by Spinner. Hard throw to the inside. Karam is out. Point 4. 4 on the board, 3 points. Here's post 7, Kubala. Rebote save with the light touch. Kubala. No. Point 4. 4 on the board, 4 points. Here's post 8, Anderluck. This will complete the first round of play. Here's the backhand by Anderluck. Julian's there. Rotate. Escapa. Big time. Point 4. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Possible game point for Julian. Post 4. Here's Aratz. Backhand by Aratz. Rebote. Left side by Julian. Aratz makes the catch. Dos Paredes. The 2-all is out. Point in game. Post 4. Julian. Perfect game for Julian. 2 will serve to 3. This is for second and third place. Benny from the 11 line to the inside. Rebote will score. Point. And a second place finish to Benny in post 3. Ben comes in third. Unofficial order finish 4-3-2. Your price will be up in a moment. Four, 3-2 is the official order finish for our fourth game. Early pick 3, 3-4-4. 3 of 3 numbers returning $246 even. $2 Quinello 3-4, $23.20. Trifecta 4-3-2, $182.40. $2 wager on 4 to win, $20.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our fifth game, the first of our 2 doubles games. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match, played to 7 points, and points will double after the first round of play. Part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. There is a scratch. Game 5, post 8 scratch. Diaz replaced Diaz with Flores. Game 5, Post 8, scratch Diaz, replace Diaz with Flores. Post time 4. Game 5 is about 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And folks, that is Prize Picks, one of the leaders in daily fantasy sports. You can take advantage of their special incentives right now for signing up. Just go to prizepicks.com and type HI, that is J-A-I, into the referral code field when you do sign up. And if you make a $100 deposit in your betting funds, Prize Picks will match it and put another $100 into your account just like that. All you have to do is send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof they use that referral code HI at sign up. If you do that, you're also going to qualify to get a double cash prize if you win a week of the Highlight Channel's Fantasy Highlight game in the 2022 season. So, it is as simple as that. Just sign up at Prize Picks. Use that referral code HI when you do so. Most importantly, make sure to take a picture of that sign-up page where you can see the referral code field with the word HI typed in. So that's a screen before you click to submit your sign-up. Go ahead and send that photo to info@thehighlightchannel.com. And if you do all that, qualify for that double cash prize plus the $100 bonus deposit match to get you started on the Prize Picks. So it's a win-win, Stu. Sign up at Prize Picks. That is prizepicks.com today.
Yes, so few things in life are actually win-win. It's always good when you can get to win-win. So many of us focusing on, not us, because I really don't. I'm again. I'm against anything that is zero-sum. Zero-sum mentality for me, zero-sum game mentality just really doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's very much all tied up in ego and I don't win unless you lose. And someone who told me, it's kind of random. This is very random. But I had an uncle, who's since passed, great uncle actually. It was the brother-in-law of my grandmother, where he married, of course, one of my grandmother's sisters, who did actually very well in the strip mall boom of the 1950s and 60s here in South Florida. The family still owns a number of strip malls on US 1. And
not a bad place. Yeah.
I asked my grandfather on the other side of the family, who was in another industry, and the two of them, maybe they saw each other, I don't know, once a year or something like that.
Yeah.
They very rarely saw each other. They didn't have. But there was like this mutual admiration, even though they were in two very different businesses. My maternal grandfather was CEO of a publicly traded corporation that he founded. But the thing that he admired about my uncle was that he always believed in allowing whoever he was selling property to be able to earn their own money at it. He would never take the last dime out of a piece of property before selling it. Always make sure that the next person sees their opportunity. And Uncle David was very successful like that. Yeah, he probably could have earned X amount percentage more than he did, but suffice to say he was more than comfortable. And one of the ways that he did it was always by making sure that the next person had an opportunity in whatever real estate transaction was taking place. Not to just maximize and, got to take every last dime out of this, or even a further mentality. Take every last dime of it, leverage it, and leverage it to buy a bunch of other stuff too. Just an interesting approach. Interesting approach that I often admire. I told you it was random.
I was going to say, that is random.
Well, yeah, no, zero sum and dominoes. Yeah, Mike, I won't even go. Hey, Ernesto, let me ask you a question. Back when we used to have dominoes at Miami Highlight and we charged the table fee, did you ever play? That was back in the night. Literally, I was an assistant general manager at Miami Highline when the poker room pots were limited to 25-cent antes and a $10 pot limit, or 25-cent raises. But one thing that we were able to do, I think it's since been banned in poker rooms in Florida, you used to be able to have dominoes. Now, we wouldn't get a cut of what was bet, but we did charge a fee like on the half hour to use the table. I'm going to tell you something. Being a manager around that type of stuff with guys who can legitimately play dominoes in a casino environment, that was something else. Yes.
No free table time with Stu either. 30 minutes.
Oh, no. They collected on the half hour every time. Absolutely. No question about that. And the state got their share. The state always needs to get their share.
El Barba won a game, Mr. Ehrlich.
Yes, Mr. Ehrlich. Barbara did win one game, and he was looking good in his second one. But
one game number 1 today, out of the 8 post. And then I think he... nope, that was it for El Barba. Didn't come on the board there in game number 2. A pretty good showing for him. And in the win column. Doubles coming up here. Get these standings rather quickly. 7 wins for the team of Anderluck and Rotz. Bueno and June, a big day for them yesterday. They had 2 wins and 2 appearances. They jumped up into solo second place, so they are just 1 behind with Inaki and Ben in 3rd place with 5 wins. Just 2 games separating the top 3 in our standings.
Time to begin Game 5, or as we call it around here, Dodging Death 1. A spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series at Magic City Highlight. Up first and serving in the red shirt at post 1, team of Bueno and Julin, receiving blue at post 2, El Barba and Ron. There's a serve by Bueno. We have begun. El Barba, backhand to the inside. Here's the backhand by Bueno. Forehand by Julin to the inside. Contact between players in the backcourt. Still, Ron gets the rebote off. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Bueno attacking with a tip ball, point 2. 2-team first on the board in our 5th game. Here are the white shirts of post 3, Ikeda and Kubala. Here's the backhand by Ron. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Backhand by Ron. Kubala. Here's Ron from the 10 line. Powerfully throwing it to the inside on the wall. Rebote comes out. Ikeda's there. Ron on the catch. Backhand. Backhand by Kubala. El Barba to the inside. Ikeda's back at the 11 line to make that save. Off the tip of the cestic goes point 3. Green shirts at post 4 now receiving. Cool Fitness and Benny. Backhand by Cool Fitness. Ikeda saves the rebote on the forehand. Here's Benny. Backhand. Clips caught by Ikeda. Karen by Ikeda. Cool Fitness makes the grab. Hard throw by Cool Fitness. Return by Ikeda. Here's the backhand by Ikeda. Here's Benny. Backhand. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 3. 3-team has 2 points. In this matchup, we have Ikeda serving to the black shirts, post 5, CRB and spinner. Backhand by spinner, powerfully thrown. Rebote comes out. Outside placement of the forehand. Rebote scores. As beautifully executed by Ikeda, point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6. Anderluck and Arats. Anderluck picks the serve. There's the backhand. Beautifully thrown. Rebote forehand. Caught by Arats. Arats backhand. Low runner to the inside. Kubala's there. Arats calls for the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Arats up the wall. Backhand from the 10 line. Here's Kubala. Kubala, backhand from the 11 line. Arats is there. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Arats from the 10 line. Here's Kubala from the 11 line. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote left side by Arats. Catch by Ikeda. Hard throw by Ikeda. Arats is there. Catch by Anderluck. Hard throw to the inside and scoring. That was beautiful. Point 6. Pink shirts of post 7. Carballo and Tennessee receive. Backhand by Tennessee. There's the backhand by Arats. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Rebote left side by Arats. Carballo aggressively from the 8 line. Powerful forehand. Goes wall to wall. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Carballo's there. Backhand. Backhand by Arats. Carballo forehand from the 8 line. Carballo back at the 11 line. Carballo calls for the rebote. Plays it hard from the forehand. Arats is there. Carballo again from the forehand. That's a little too powerful. Well played point right up to that point. That hits the overhead screen. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirts, post 8. Front court substituting for Diaz is Flores. In the backcourt, Douglas. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Catch by Arats. Catch by Flores. Cortada by Flores. Arats is there. Douglas. Difficult catch deep in the corner. Arats from the 11 line. Catch by Douglas. Douglas over the top, splitting the players. Rebote coming out. Rebote's save. Here's Douglas. Backhand. Douglas on the catch. Costello high and hard to the inside. Arats is there. Catch by Anderluck. Backhand. Point 6. Six on the board with 3 points. Here's post 1. Bueno and Julin. Julin moves up, makes the catch. Hard backhand follows. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Aratz is there. Backhand. Rebote forehand. Catch by Aratz. Backhand. Julin powerfully from the 11 line. Cut off by Anderluck. Fine catch and a nice backhand. Backhand by Julin. Rebote kicks off the back wall all the way to the 4 line. Turned on the forehand of Anderluck. Great catch by Julin. What a difficult, beautiful catch by Aratz. Aratz calls for another one. Backhand. Right up the middle. This one caught by Julin. Aratz calls for the ball, makes the save. Bueno reaches out with the catch. Hard throw to the inside. Difficult Rebote save by Aratz. Here's Julin midcourt. Powerful throw by Julin. Good catch by Aratz. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Aratz from the 10 line. Backhand, low, hard, and inside. Anderluck, backhand. Caught by Julin at the 11 line. Aratz calls for another ball. Rebote left side. Low to the inside. Aratz is there. Drop shot. Ooh, missed. Such a well-played point right up to that point. The Tejada falls short. Point 1. Play continues. 1 serving to post 2. Here's El Barba and Ron Ra. Backhand by Julin. There's the backhand. That ball touched the overhead screen. Point 1. On the board with 4 points. Here's post 4. Cool Fitness and Benny. Here's the catch by Bueno. Here's the catch by Benny. Rebote left side. That ball is out, point 4. Here are the black shirts at post 5. CRB and spinner. Forehand by Benny. Forehand by spinner. Rebote left side by Benny. Here's the catch by CRB, and the backhand is in the pad. Point goes to the 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3, Keita and Kubala. Point 3. Here's post 7. Carballo and Tennessee. It is possible game point. Here's a catch by Tennessee. Backhand from the 12 line. Point in game, post 3. 1 serves to 4. Playoff for second and third. Point and second place finish for post 1, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 314. Your prices will be up in a moment. 314, the official order finished for game number 5. $2 Quinella won 3, $25. Trifecta 314, 137 even. $2 wager on 3 to win, $10.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 6. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for game 6. Now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Powerful forehand by Juice. CRB on the save. That's up. That scores on the second bounce. Inside. Ron for the rebote. Diving save. He makes it. Rolls on his back. He's up. Hard throw. What a fantastic save by Ron. One goes wall to wall, clears the overhead screen. Nicholas, good eye on the ball, keeps the ball in play. Goes to the inside. Nicholas runs all the way back and makes a spectacular save. He's up. Robote forehand by Carballo, showing control. Scoop by Anderluck. Robote left side, power to the outside. Anderluck on the diving rebote save. Ragley, what a great effort to make that rebote. Ikeda from the 3 line, drop shot. Oh, he got to it. Hard throw to the inside. Ikeda got there to save the rebote. It's still in play. Manu, beautiful catch at the 10 line. Nice backhand. Rebote coming out to Carballo. Forehand rebote goes wall to wall rebote. That counts 100%. Douglas, difficult rebote, 2-wall, light touch, big bounce. Stopped by Benny on the outside. Benny, powerful, looking for that 3-wall play. Douglas reads it, got there. That is going to score. That is point in a perfect game. Powerful backhand. Wow, what a rebote by Manu. Catch. Karam. Stopped by Ikeda. Powerful throw by Ikeda. Arats to the outside. Makes the diving save. It's a 2-wall. That will score. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Anderluck on the right side. Throw by Anderluck. Here's the Rebote. Carballo one-handed save. Wow.
And folks, those were the top 10 Rebote saves from the first part of our 2022 season right here at Magic City Highlight.
We were just having a spirited, and I mean that well.
It was very good conversation.
It's excellent conversation. It's basically spitballing stuff, and sorry we can't include you in it. It's JBTV. Greetings. You're not lurking. You're hanging. And yes, there has been good communication on the court.
Ernesto made a comment about one player, and it actually came up last night. I was talking to Benny about one of the plays of one of the backcourters. He's mentioning Julian's playing some great highlight. And we were right on that as well. I mean, he has just been so solid. His performance in the national tournament, his play in doubles. Bueno and Julian now, I mean, they are right in the thick of it in this Pelota doubles race. 6 wins for them. They added 2 yesterday. Now in one of those top 2 bonus money slots. And Julian doing the bulk of the work back there, scoring from the backcourt, making a lot of good catches. Good to see that improvement there from number 16.
There is this thing that exists specifically here at Highlight. I mean, I really don't like to hear it because I just don't like the concept of it. But, when guys say, nothing, reinforces your good playing than winning, getting paid and, making the prize money. And it's like, I hate to think of it that way. So I always believe in consistency of the Highlight player. The same player playing roughly the same game every day he goes out there. But no, there's no question. I think that the success that Julian has had on the court has a lot to do with how well he's playing. The more success he experiences, not just financially, but the championship, whatever, the better he does.
Gave him an inch. He's taken a mile, and that confidence is sky high right now. So good to see. Won one of those games earlier, coming up in, I believe, Game 8.
Time to begin Game 6. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points, and all points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving, the red shirt of Post 1, Ron. Receiving blue, Post 2, Iñaki. Ron serves. Our 6th game has begun. That ball hits the overhead screen, point 2. White shirt of Post 3, Manu receives. Here's the backhand by Manu. 2-all, stopped by Manu. Karen by Manu, caught the pad, point 2. Our next matchup, 2 serves to the green shirt of Post 4, worn by Gaucheri. Here's the backhand by Iñaki. Placement of the ball to the inside scores, point 4. Black shirt of Post 5 receives. Here's Iñaki, Ikeda rather. Backhand by Ikeda. Karen by Ikeda is out, point 4. 4 on the board with 2 points. Here's Post 6, Nicholas. Here's a catch by Nicholas. Hard forehand. Robote forehand by Nicholas falls short, 0.4. Post 7 rather receives. Douglas. Catch by Douglas. Low and hard placement of the ball to the inside. Scores. That's well thrown by Douglas, 0.7. Here's the purple shirt of post 8, Arats. Douglas makes a fantastic Robote save. Forehand by Arats scores, 0.8. Here's post 1, Ron. We have completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Robote forehand by Arats. Catch by Ron. Placement. Wow. That was a nice move by Arats. 0.1. Well on the board, 2 points. Here's post 3. Manu. Robote forehand by Ron. Catch by Ron. Here's the backhand from the 8 line. Robote by Manu. Caught the pad. 0.1. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2. Iñaki. Here's the backhand by Iñaki. Robote 2-all, stop by Iñaki. Hard throw by Iñaki. Ron reads the Robote well. Clips, scoop by Iñaki. Karam opens and scores. 0.2. 2 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5, Ikeda. Robote save by Ikeda. Ball tipped. 0.2. Two on the board with 6 points. Possible game point. Trying to stop him, Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Iñaki from the 9 line. Robote left side by Nicholas. Robote left side by Iñaki. Nicholas looking for the Robote. Lays it up. Inaki with the catch at the 6th line. Hard throw to the inside, low and hard, will score for the win. Point and game, post 2, Inaki. 1 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish, 214. Your price will be up in a moment. Result from Game 6 is official. Coming in first, post 2, Iñaki. Taking second, post 1, Ron. Coming in third, post 4, Gosheri. 214 is the official order of finish for Game 6. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 1-2, $24.60. Trifecta, 214, $330.60. $2 wager on 2 to win, $780. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 7. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. There are no scratches in our 7th game, and post time is now just a little over 7 minutes away. Good luck. And a little voice in my head, one actually that comes from the outside. Don't worry, I'm not hallucinating. Says that there are 2 live tickets, and there they are. Now there's $2,264 up for grabs. Well, not up for grabs. You had to have had the numbers printed out correctly on a ticket or in your watching wager account. $2,264.80 for the 2 and the 4 in today's high 5. Interesting. So you've never played dominoes? You've never played competitive dominoes?
I've never. Can you give me a?
No, I can't.
Nothing. All right, maybe Ernesto can break it down. Thank you, Ernesto.
No, I can't.
Like general comparison to any other card game, like Mahjong.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're
and I know the tile. I'm
games.
just thinking the connection, but I don't really know how closely. I don't know Mahjong either. I don't know why I went there for a comparison, but
because
it's just a game my grandma, rest in peace, that she played all the time.
It's because we're Jewish. So invariably we had a relative that played Mahjong.
There was a movie. Neil Diamond there's a scene with Neil Diamond, and he said, "How'd you get Neil Diamond to come sing?" He's like, "Oh, my grandma played Mahjong with her back," and I just resonated with that so much because all the time, Canasta, Mahjong, a lot of games. But I have to get out there and learn a little dominoes.
Well, I don't suggest.
It's a math game, like numbers? You got to be quick thinking as or
not
necessarily.
Well, I don't know how much strategy is involved, and I don't want to shoot. I would never, because I know people take it very seriously. I would never want to diminish, the strategy that's involved. I don't know. I really don't know. I know that it involves getting rid of your dominoes and then collecting money from the guy next to you.
It's competitive. Potential to collect money.
To be honest with you, you could just drive right down to 8th Street, go down to 8th Street right here and watch. They have the park where they play. It's unique to Miami.
Yeah.
They have the Domino Park, which is like a national landmark.
Yeah,
I don't think it's officially been acknowledged.
No, I've seen
the
park. It's gated.
Absolutely.
Nice roofing structure to keep the folks shaded.
You can go down there and watch.
Would they be open to me just casually observing?
I think it depends.
Yeah,
I think it depends. I think in that type of situation, my experience is if you're going to enter any type of lion's den, go with a lion tamer. So go with someone who knows.
Ernesto.
Ask Ernesto to take you.
That'd be fun. I met with there was a gentleman who came over, did a story. He's from Ireland. Came here, met with him, and he said he was going over to Domino Park after Magic City. He's like, "Do I need anything?" I'm like, he had a camera. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, if you record, have a camera.
This was that interviewer?
Yeah, this interviewer over there. So that's something coming down the pipeline here soon. But I wondered. I was like, I could drop you off there. I could
That's
take
very-
you,
see-
but
see how nice
he
you are.
wanted to explore, Miami, and what better place to go than classic Domino Park?
Yes, Domino Park.
Well,
no,
still,
but I
yeah.
don't know enough about dominoes.
We'll
And
do some
let us
research
see
later,
here.
yeah.
We have Michelle. Yes, your observation. I think right now, well, he's got the best 2-all period. His Costado 2-all.
Oh, man.
Gaucheri has had the best one up until recently.
Yeah.
Inaki's accuracy. Inaki makes... Gaucheri still will throw a couple off the court. Inaki is spot on from a variety of different locations.
I think the best way to describe it, as I've talked about it with some folks, is the best 2-wall on the roster, to throw one, you have 50 chances. I'd give it to Gaucheri. If you're looking for the most consistent, the one that's going to land in and score the most, you got to go with Inaki, and I think that he's proven that over the last couple of months here. I mean, his singles play has been just downright phenomenal. I mean, he's looked very sharp, and even in those doubles games, too, throwing some more shots, and they, too, open up and score in that format as well.
Yeah, no, there's really not a whole lot of question for me that this came up in that Facebook post. But there's not much question that familiarity with the court and practicing on this court, and specifically this court, more so even though than traditional concrete or concrete and granite courts. This court has a lot of nuances with it. The sidewall is tricky. The sidewall can be a little dangerous. Also, sound plays a role here. Is that, when the ball makes that, I'll call it a duff sound, so it hits one of the bolts in the corner. So you need to be familiar with that, both coming off the front wall and back wall, because if you see that the ball is dying, which is not something that we see come off of traditional courts, that is something specific to this court. So familiarity and practice with this court is a big deal. And someone's basically saying that the folks that are coming over from Spain and France are, at a disadvantage. First of all, we are going to give them a bit more practice time than other than we've had in other because we have the ability to do that. They're going to fly and they're going to be here for a couple. So they'll get at least. I know it's going to be at least 2 to 3 days of practice time. They should get to.
Yeah.
And so we're talking about, and they all come from the traditional highlight world, so they're not going to spend all day here. They'll practice an hour, maybe 2, get some degree of familiarity with the court. And with this also, we're going to open it up so they can practice with some of the other teams. Again, we're looking for the best competition possible coming up for World Super Courts. So it's going to be a bit more open than we have the ability to do with the US and Jack, because you have so many teams in the US and Jack.
And that is a month to the day away. October 6th will be our World Super Court final, played right here at Magic City. Second and 2 doubles games coming up here. Game number 7. Stu?
Time to begin Game 7. It is a spectacular doubles match. Serving, red shirt at post 1. Cool Fitness receiving in the blue at post 2. Jedden and Nicholas. Cool Fitness serves. We begin. Backhand by Nicholas. Rebote left side by Cool Fitness. Nicholas is there. Benny takes it on the bounce at the 12 line. Backhand by Benny. Nicholas, backhand from the 11 line. Rebote forehand by Benny. Here's Jedden. Backhand thrown powerfully from the 7 line. Benny's there. Here's a backhand by Benny to the inside. Nicholas, forehand from the 11 line. Over the top, big bounce. Brought down by Benny. Karen by Benny. Stopped on the forehand of Jedden. Excellent catch by Nicholas. Picada, big bounce. Brought down by Benny at the 13 line. He comes back over the top. Long carom, beautifully played by Benny. Stopped by Jedden. Here's Benny. Nicholas, backhand from the 11 line. Benny's there. Nicholas from the 9 line. Benny on the backhand. In and out of the cesta, the ball goes. Point one. Receiving the white shirts at post 3, we have El Barba in the front court with Ron Ron in the back. Here's the backhand by Ron Ron. Forehand comes over the top. Ron Ron's there. Backhand from the 8 line. Along the wall, caught on the forehand of Benny. Ron Ron looks for the rebote. Forehand rebote to the inside. Benny. Backhand from the 8 line. Ron Ron's there. Backhand by Benny. El Barba. Forehand to the inside. Benny's there. Ball tipped in the front court, point one. 2 points for the red shirts. In this matchup, we have Cool Fitness serving to the green shirts at post 4. Flores is in the front court with Manu in the back. Backhand by Manu. Benny's there. Manu, hard throw to the inside. Benny on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Cool Fitness. Manu on the catch. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 4. Black shirts, post 5 receive. Here are the teams of Inaki and Ben. Ben from the left side. There's the backhand right up the middle to the forehand of Manu. Powerful forehand by Manu. Good catch by Ben from the 12 line. He comes over the top. Manu, backhand from the 11 line. Rotate forehand. Manu from the 12 line. Powerful right side. Backhand by Inaki. Ball tipped by Manu. Point 5. Yellow shirts of post 6. We have Juice in the front court with Kosheri in the back. There's the backhand by Gosheri. Inaki's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Backhand by Ben. Gosheri from the 12 line. Catch by Inaki. Backhand. Rotate left side. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 6. In this matchup, we have Juice serving to the pink shirts at post 7. Bueno and Julian. Scoop by Gosheri. Julian gets in there and makes a good catch there on the left side. Here's the backhand by Gosheri. Catch by Julian. Backhand. Gosheri. Backhand. Rebote by Bueno. Gosheri makes the catch. Splitter. Caught by Bueno beautifully on the left side. Here's Gosheri again. Splitter. Caught by Julian on the left side. There's the backhand by Julin. Catch by Gauchetti. Nice duck by Juice. Here's the rebote played by Bueno. It scores. .7. Purple shirts, post 8, Anderluck and Arats receive. Here's the backhand by Arats. Here's Julin. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Julin's there. Backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand is missed at the sidewall. .7. 7 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2. Returning to the court, we have Jedden and Nicholas. Nicholas, backhand to the inside. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Jedden makes the catch. Powerful backhand by Jedden, caught by Julin. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Good catch by Bueno at the 8 line, juggling. On that catch, point goes to the 2. In this matchup, we have Jedden serving to the white of post 3, El Barba and Ron. Backhand by Ron. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Nicholas from the forehand, over the top, hard throw. Great effort by Ron to try to make that catch. Ball tipped, .2. 2 teams serving to the red of post 1, Cool Fitness and Benny. .2. Possible game point. Blue shirts at post 2. Jedden and Nicholas trying to stop them. Flores and Manu. Flores picks the serve. Powerful backhand. Rebote saved by Jedden. Catch by Manu. He blasts the backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote turned by Jedden beautifully to the inside. Here's the backhand. Powerfully thrown. Here's another rebote for Jedden. Jedden on the run. .4. Black of post 5. Naki and Ben receive. Here's a catch by Ben, powerfully thrown from the left side. .5. 5 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6. Juice and Gauchetti.
There's the backhand by Gauchetti. Excellent catch by Iñaki. The carom stopped by Juice. Gauchetti's looking for a difficult rebote. He makes the save. Iñaki attacks, lets it pass. Here's Ben from the 11 line. Gauchetti takes it on the bounce. Backhand from the 10 line, pumped hard. Here's the catch and return by Iñaki. Rebote coming out. Rebote rifled. Good catch by Ben deep in the backcourt. Comes over the top. Gauchetti midcourt, tip ball, .5. Possible game point for the black shirts of post 5, Iñaki and Ben. Trying to stop them. Purple of post 8. Anderluck and Aratz. Backhand by Aratz. Iñaki's there. Backhand. Rotate forehand by Anderluck. Here's Ben. Powerful forehand by Ben. Aratz comes out to make the rebote save on the left side. Aide by Iñaki. Hard throw to the inside. Backhand. Great catch by Anderluck. Backhand from the 5 line. Ben's there. 2-all split placement, stopped by Aratz. Aratz's carom is out. Point and game, post 5. Iñaki and Ben. 2 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish, 5-2-4. Your price will be up in a moment. Winning game 7, post 5, Iñaki and Ben. Taking second, post 2, Jed and Nicholas. Coming in third, post 4, Flores and Manu. 5-2-4. Official order finish for game 7. There are your prices. $2 Quinella 2.5, 46.20. Trifecta 5-2-4, 164 even. $2 wager on 5 to win, $15.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 8. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our 8th game, and post time is in the 7 minutes. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like,
they paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
blood, sweat, and tears. We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is gonna pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folk, that was a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here at Magic City. That one is called Magic City Hustle, directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball, The U, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports. Right here, the Highlight Fronton. You can now watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes. It is as simple as that. Either rent or buy from either platform. If you buy it for just a few dollars more, you get to enjoy it as many times as you like for life. How about that? Game number 8. The finale in today's Pelota performance will begin in just about 5 minutes, but don't forget, Highlight H2H will continue on with Group 1 singles action. You get 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Can't watch it here? Go over to watchhighlight.com, or you can download the Highlight app directly to your device of choice, phone, iPad. Watch it wherever you please, potentially even on the go. Tuesday, 9/6/2022. We'll get started with Manu against Inaki in singles, followed by Nicholas against Douglas. Then Inaki will take on Ikeda. Go Cherry will face off against Manny. Benny will play Nicholas. First time those two are matching up in singles. Then Manny against Manu. And then we will close it out with Ikeda against Go Cherry. Those will be the 7 singles matches in Group 1 today. Again, beginning up 5 p.m. Eastern Time, or at watchhighlight.com or on the Highlight app.
Ernesto, did you answer Ernesto's questions? Are there replacements ready in case anyone gets injured? No, it would be a forfeit. There would be a forfeit. That is the answer to... And Ernesto, you didn't fail. I mean, you didn't do well when you came here, but you didn't fail. And yes, it's very difficult to step onto this court and do well. Actually, I was quite pleased with a number of the players who, some of whom I'd seen the year that you played 2 years ago versus some of the guys who came out here this year. They look better on the court. They just look better overall. I think this was the best overall competition in the Us and Jack that I've seen. Just my opinion. 3 minutes to go before we begin Game 8. Game 8 is now just 3 minutes away. Did I miss anything?
Don't think you missed anything, Steve.
Nothing?
Talking about replacements for Supercourt? Ernesto? The World Supercourt? Or is he talking about that? Okay.
Yeah, I believe that's what he's talking about. Okay. That goes back to when we talked about the World Supercourt.
Yes. Okay. So we do have program subs here for these Pelota games, but Ernesto's been around the sport for... I was a little confused there, but yeah, that's Supercourt. First time being played this season. Again, 1 month from today,
wow.
October 6th. Do you have a start time for that? Did we...
You've obviously mistaken me for someone named Savin.
Ah.
To be honest, no. Sometimes I like to give Scott a hard time, but no, actually, I don't like to. I do not like to give him a hard time, but I do like to cast him as like the Dr.
Like
Evil of our little of our little conglomerate here. No, I'm actually pretty sure that he has told me, but I
did it come up yesterday?
Yeah, exactly. It did come up yesterday.
Man,
I believe he said it's going to start at 12 or 1,
okay.
And then we'll play semifinals, quarterfinals, semifinals, etc. And that the final will begin at 5, so it'll be like a 2-hour break. He did say that, so it's going to be an all-day event, and it will be open to the public.
Wow.
It will be open to the public.
Back-to-back days, the Fronton's going to be open. You can come in for Supercourt on the 6th and then stay for Battle Court on the night of the 7th. Wow.
Not the whole time. They're going to have to leave in between the two. Can't stay straight through. One of our players tried that. He moved a little further away than he thought, and he said, "You know what? I'm just going to sleep here." Apparently, security roused him at 3 o'clock in the morning and said, "Out."
Who are you?
Well, I play here. Yeah, well, we're not playing now. Out. Everyone off the property at 3 a.m. That was kind of funny. I pulled him the next day.
Only at Magic City, yeah.
I may or may not have known that he was going to try it. And I said, "I'm not giving you permission, but you can. I am aware."
Yeah.
There's a difference between you made me aware, so you're not being completely sneaky. But I don't know if they're going to go for it. So, and sure enough, I pull in the next morning and his car wasn't in the parking lot. I was like, "Yep, guess that didn't work."
Yeah. Well, with that, Let's begin the finale, game number 8.
It is time to begin our 8th game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first in the serving. In the red shirt of post 1 is number 20, Gaucheri. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is number 3, Carballo. There's the serve by Gaucheri. We begin. Costello 2-all is out. Point 2. Carballo's first up on the board in today's 8th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Manu. Here's the backhand by Manu. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Well played to the inside. Manu, backhand, hard throw. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Backhand by Manu. Scores. Point 3. Green shirt of post 4 receives. In this matchup, we have Manu serving to Benny in the green of post 4. There's the backhand by Benny. Rebote left side, just missed, point 4. Black shirt, post 5 receives. Here's Julin. Here's the backhand by Julin, powerfully thrown. Powerful right side by Julin to the inside. Rebote by Benny, big bounce. Placement of the ball to the outside perfectly to score, point 5. 5 has 1 in this matchup. Julin is serving to Douglas, yellow shirt of post 6. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand, outside placement. Lined up nicely by Julin, just landed out, point 6. Now bring to the court the pink shirt of post 7. Here is Inaki. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Point 7. Here is the purple shirt of post 8. To complete the first round of play, we have Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Robote forehand, hard throw. This one caught by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Robote by Iñaki. Nicholas from the 7 line. Low and hard to the inside. Will score, point 8. We've completed the first round of play, all matchups. Are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Gauchetti. Backhand by Gauchetti, low and hard to the inside. Robote comes like a line drive to the inside, picked up by Gauchetti on the backhand. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Gauchetti on the bounce. Costado 2-all. Caught the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. Point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 2, Carballo. Point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirt of post 8, Nicholas. Trying to stop him in the white of post 3, Manu. Here's a backhand by Manu. Nicholas looks for the Robote around the 9 line. Turn from the left side. Scoop by Manu. Placement to the inside. Scores on the second bounce. Point 3. Play continues. We're on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4. Benny. There's the carom by Benny, stopped by Manu. Manu comes over the top. Beautiful catch by Benny. Backhand from the 10 line. Point 3. 3 on the board with 5 points, serving to post 5, Julian. Possible game point for Manu. Backhand by Julian. Rotate forehand fired by Manu. 2 pass. Rotate forehand saved by Julian. Here's Manu. Lining up. Placement of the ball to the inside. Will score. Point in game. Post 3, Manu. 3 wins it. 8 places. 6, 7, 2, 4, and 5 will play to 7 points for third place. 6 first serves to 7. Here's the backhand by Iñaki. 2-all. Stopped by Iñaki. Ooh. Held on to the screen with his left hand. That's the foul. Point 6. Six on the board with 3 points. Here's post 2, Carballo. Again, we're playing off for third place. Carballo with a hop. Backhand by Douglas. That's a good effort by Carballo to try to make that save. It will fall short, point 6. Possible third place finish here for Douglas in the yellow shirt. Trying to stop him, Benny. Benny from the forehand. Big right side passes. Rebote forehand fired by Douglas. Rebote left side by Benny. Douglas makes the catch midcourt. Karam scores. Point and a third place finish for post 6. Douglas, unofficial order finish, 3-8-6. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 8, post 3, Manu taking second, post 8, Nicholas coming in third, post 6, Douglas. The pick 3, 253, 3 of 3 numbers returning $455.20. $2 Quinella 3-8, $31.40. Trifecta 386, $939.40. Once again, the pick 3, 253, 3 of 3 numbers returning $455.20, and 5 of 8 in the mighty Ocho will nab you $24.80. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Tuesday afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight channel. We are glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us at 5 p.m. over at watchhighlight.com or on the Highlight app for Highlight H2H Singles Edition, Group 1. On behalf of the players, staff, and management, Magic City Highlight, we do appreciate you joining us today and hope to see you at 5 p.m. for Highlight H2H. And then we'll be back tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. right here. Have a good day, everyone.
We in the house.
I went to